Hi guys, today's lesson is going to be about finding the mode of a data set. Now you've already learned about how to find the average. The mode is a lot easier, and it's just another way that we look at data. Okay, and so right now we have the following data set. There's a bunch of numbers arranged kind of all over the place, and so one of the things that I want to do when I'm finding the mode is I first want to place them in order. So the first thing I want to do is I want to order them. And the only reason that I order them is just because it helps me to see the numbers, and also if I'm trying to find these other methods of if I'm trying to find like the range or the average, median, those kinds of things, it just always helps to put them in order. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab these numbers and I'm going to place them in order from smallest to largest. So here I have a 12. I see I have another 12. 12, 12. Looks like here I have a 13. That's my next number. Oh, and here's another 13. And now I'm going to go up to 21 and another 21 and 31 and my final number 47. So now I've got them in order. The next thing that I want to do whenever I find the mode is I want to choose the number that is repeated the most in a data set. Okay, and so here I can see that I've got 4 12s, I've got 2 13s, and I've got, whoops, too far. Let's do that again. And 2 21s. Okay, so the number that's repeated the most in that data set is the number 12. Okay, the 12 is my mode for this set of data. All right, that means it's the piece of data or the number that occurs the most frequently or the most often in a data set. So 12 is the number that occurs the most. Well, what does this tell me? That tells me it's a popular number. It tells me that it's a number that, you know, depending on where this data came from, if this tells me that, let's go back to our lunches example. If for 4 days 12 students chose choice 1 or choice 2, well then I know that that's a number that occurred quite frequently. Even though one day there's 47 students that chose that type of lunch, I know that 12 it's a number that occurred pretty frequently over the course of that time period. So that's one of the ways we can use mode. So today when you're solving your problems, when you find the mode, the first thing that you want to do is always order the numbers of the data. Order them from smallest to largest, and then you want to find the number that's listed the most. Okay, I always try to remind the kids mode is only 2 letters off from most. Okay, they both start with the MO, so that kind of helps some kids remember what the mode is. One of the things I want to point out to you, if you look at this data set right here, 3, 8, 9, 12, 15, and 19, all those numbers only appear once, and so there's no mode for that data set. So we would say no mode. Okay. For this data set here, you can see now I have several data sets because 3 is repeated twice, 8 is repeated twice, and 9 is repeated twice. So for this set of data, I have 3 modes, 3, 8, and 9. Okay. So just a couple of different examples for you as you begin working that you can have a data set with no mode. You can have a data set like in this example where we have 1 mode, 1 number serves as the mode, or you can have a data set where more than 1 number can be the mode. So just a couple of things to keep in mind as you solve your problems. You can again come back and rewatch a video if you're confused on one of the problems so that you're successful on answering your questions. And I'll see you later. Bye.